On running. New brand for us, like as of a month ago. So very exciting. I just want to do a quick breakdown today of the various models that we have in so far. We've started with six models, 7 in like a week, and then we'll have more trickling in sort of as we go. But just a quick breakdown of the product line, because it can be, if you've never worn On Running before, there are a lot of similarities from design to design, and it can be daunting. So we'll quickly get into it. The big 3 things you want to look at with On Running, in terms of the 3 factors that differentiate each shoe from one another, is obviously the upper, the mid, and the lower. Pretty much just like any other footwear brand, but it can be a little more pronounced with these guys just because it's pretty pared down, and those are the 3 things they really focus on. So we're going to take a start with the Cloud 6, which is sort of, it's a pretty middle of the line category for them. So in terms of the tech that we've got going on, these little cutouts here, they call them the Clouds. Obviously it comes with the name. So essentially all it is it's foam in sort of a square block shape. What that means for a wearing experience is you get the cushion of foam, but then as you squish it and push it away, there's more bounce back than there would be if it was just a closed-celled foam. The second piece of technology in almost all of their shoes is on the bottom here, you can sort of see it from beneath, but there is a plate that runs more or less the length of the entire midsole of the shoe. Almost all of their runners will have that. Again, there are exceptions to every rule, but that's sort of what we're looking at there. And then in terms of the upper, this one on the Cloud 6 is a very standard sort of running shoe / trainer upper. So you're getting a really breathable mesh. You've got your laces, standard tongue. These laces that they ship with are just an elastic. The box has a pair of normal laces in it as well if you want to get a little bit of a tighter fit. But yeah, Cloud 6, very standard, very middle of the road. You're getting, it's a firmer ride than you would think, with a good amount of spring back, nothing crazy. The drop from heel to toe is not super substantial on these guys, so it's going to wear like pretty much any other running shoe you've ever worn, just a comfier ride. And then Cloud 6 WP. WP stands for waterproof. So the only difference between these 2 styles is the waterproofing of the mesh. You are still getting breathability. Because it's waterproof, the breathability is reduced. But if you're looking for more of a trail runner or an outdoor sort of hiking shoe, this is a really good option. One thing to keep in mind with On Running is these holes will be full of rocks. So if you are going to do this as a trail shoe, just keep that in mind. There's some cleaning that goes into it. Okay, other than that, we get a little more weirder at this point. So this is the Cloudnova 2. So you can see the cell shape on the Clouds is a little bit different there. These ones are slimmer and wider. So you're getting less of that bouncy spring back, but it results in a smoother ride. Cloudnova 2 also has a way thicker midsole. So you have more closed-celled foam in there. Plus the wider design of the Clouds means this is more of a smooth ride. So if you are looking for a shoe to reduce like knee impact or joint pain, this would be the option. Again, you've got the Speedboard in there. This is a more tensile polymer, so it's a little less springy and just a little more supportive. And then you've got a fairly standard upper on this one, wider tongue to help with comfort around the ankle. Super lightweight, that's another thing I should mention. These On Running shoes are very light. The upper on this guy is maybe the thinnest of the bunch, super breathable, comfy, easy. The newest release that we got is the Cloud 6 Versa. So this is familiar for anybody that plays a lot of soccer. It's a sock fit. So essentially the entire upper is one molded piece and it fits just like a sock. So it does have laces. Again, these ones can be laced. They are elasticated, so you don't necessarily have to. This is a very practical like slip on and go shoe. I call them like a dog walking shoe. Like it exists in the same world as Blundstones for me. Just a grab and go. Again, middle of the road springboard on these guys, Speedboard. And the Clouds on this are almost the exact same as the Cloud 6, slightly firmer. So you're getting a little more spring on this guy, but it is almost the exact same as sort of their middle of the road offering. And then when you take it to the extreme, you get the Cloud Monster. And that's where the Clouds are just the focus of the product. So these ones are hexagonal, which means you're getting even more surface area. So you're getting a little more squish, and the spring back is a little slower. So again, similar to the Cloudnova, you're getting a smoother experience. This will be slightly firmer with a little more spring. This will be slightly squishier with a little less spring. The heel drop on this one is also a little more substantial. I think it's almost 2 centimeters. So if you are looking for, like if you're a heel runner, for example, this would be a really nice option for you. But if you're just wearing it day to day, that just means it's a comfy ride. And then last of the bunch, which is sort of the odd duck, this is their tennis shoe, the Roger Advantage. So if you're a tennis fan, you know that Federer has been on these guys. And this is an interesting shoe. You are still getting the Cloud Tech in there. I don't know if you can see. You've still got the Speedboard, you've still got the Cloud Tech, but it's hidden behind what looks like just a normal midsole and outsole. So you will still get a little bit of that spring and bounce back, but essentially what you've got is a tennis shoe. It's a court shoe, looks like a Stan Smith, feels way more comfortable. So yeah, these ones have quickly become a fan favorite down here. We've sold through them twice already. So come get them. You can't go wrong with tennis shoes. And for the rest of them, I do think you can read up and buy them online with confidence, but I would say if you're around, come try these on. There's a reason that they're so popular. They are just comfortable. So come on down. If you need the tennis shoe, we got you. If you need a trainer, we got you. On running. It's new to the shop. It's quickly becoming a fan favorite. We're all on our feet all day. Dev's on his feet all day behind the chair. They're easy to wear. And the other thing is their apparel, which we're getting more of soon, is phenomenal. So if you need basics, hoodies, the full sweatsuit, we got you. Come check it out. It's on running. It's now Prof.